The CNH name stands for quality, and nowhere is that quality more apparent than in CNH remanufactured starters and alternators. These units aren't just repaired or rebuilt, they are completely remanufactured, with absolute attention to detail, extensive testing, and rigorous application of the original equipment specifications. The only way to understand just how thorough this process is to watch it in action at our Springfield, Missouri remanufacturing facility. Starter and alternator cores are first thoroughly inspected, taken apart piece by piece, and carefully examined for flaws. Machinery helps this process, removing shafts and difficult fasteners. Parts that don't meet OEM specs are discarded and replaced with new ones. Parts not as susceptible for wear, such as starter and alternator housings, are inspected and become the basis for the final remanufactured units. All of the parts for alternators and starters are put together in the assembly area. Items susceptible to wear, such as bearings, bushings, O-rings, oil seals, oil wicks, brushes, and fasteners, are replaced with brand new supplier parts. Technicians refer to an intranet to access all the critical data required to assemble each product. Workers also use component visual aids along with go, no-go gauges to ensure no mistakes are made in the process. Another unique quality control technique is what's called first piece check, conducted by each technician at the beginning and end of each production run. It verifies that all measurements are consistent and within spec. Nothing is left to chance for critical tolerances. Even fastener torque tools are calibrated twice a day. After assembly, the starters and alternators are carefully tested to verify high standards and that the product is about as perfect as it can get. R&D teams also conduct periodic product life testing. They keep a unit running for 21 straight days for alternators and 1,800 crank cycles for starters, equivalent to a year of hard use to make sure there are no weak areas in products or processes. Remanufactured starters and alternators often have a longer working life than the products they replace. That's because the remanufacturing process includes engineering revisions that have been incorporated into them after the original part was built. On close inspection, it's difficult to tell a remanufactured starter or alternator from a new one. On the job, it's impossible to tell.